Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. You guys already know what it is. This is my series that I'm going to be doing throughout the whole Ramadan. Everything you need to know about Ramadan. And today, we're going to be doing the 10 most famous footballers. Some of them will shock you. You will be surprised. You won't even know. You won't even know that some of these guys were actually Muslim. You'll be surprised that how much you'll learn about how many different people are of faith that you didn't even know, and how much of those players are actually French. Right now, let's get into it. You guys already know what it is, the Kitty G. I'm back again with another video. Do me a favor, smash a like on the video while you guys are here, and thanks for everybody who's here. Yes, I got changed. Well, from the last video, and welcome, guys. Now, first things first, let's talk about what Ramadan. We already know what Ramadan is. We spoke about it yesterday. Today's video, what we're going to be talking about is how do Muslims fast. So I said something yesterday, from sunset to sundown. It's not actually sunset to sundown. It's the break of dawn. So it's around 4:30. The break of dawn is around 4:30, and from 4:30 till the end of just when sun sets. Sun sets, yeah, which is around 7:58. So that is the time that you fast, right? And that's abstaining from drinking, abstaining from drinking any liquids, abstaining from eating any food, and also abstaining from any sins or anything against the religion, right? And that is the main thing. And that's how Muslims fast. That's how many Muslims fast. And this is from the Prophet. And the Prophet has taught us to fast throughout the month of Ramadan. And he would normally fast throughout the year also. So this is just another thing. And during the month of Ramadan, we should technically not be listening to music. You should be listening to Quran. You should be reading, practicing your faith, and getting more used to those things. So this is just a quick video. I put it out on my Twitter, and I put it on my YouTube channel for you guys to know. So anyone watching on Twitter, if you want to watch the rest of the video, come join us on the YouTube channel EGTV. Anyways, thank you guys. Now, getting back to the football and everything with football, guys. So we're going to be talking about the 10 most famous footballers. Some of them will shock you, some of them will surprise you, who they are and how and where they play, what they do. And you know what? Some of them you will be surprised about, some of them you won't know that they were even Muslim, right? So yeah, let's go through some first. So can you guys name any Muslim footballers that you guys could think of? Let's see, people in the chat. Can you guys name any of them? Can you? Interesting. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to play something for you guys. I'm going to play you guys some soothing music. It's not actually music. It's called a nasheed, and it's Arabic. It's Arabic music it's not really music. It's more like relaxing Arabic reciting a poem. It's like a poem, right? So it will be playing in the background, and the poem is basically speaking about mankind, God, and everything to do with it. So yeah, let's talk about these. So you guys got Kante. Yep, Kante's on the list. So the first player on the list that I'm going to be mentioning, before we go any further, can you guys mention retired Muslim footballers? I can think of a couple off the top of my head. I can think of Zidane. I can think of Anelka. I can think of Kolo Toure, Yaya Toure, just to name a few. So can you guys name a few retired Muslim footballers before we continue, right? And the first one that I'm going to go to, the first person I'm going to mention, here's the clue. I'm going to give you guys a clue for each person, okay? So the first person is a German World Cup winner, and he's a defender. So guess who that is? Guess who the German World Cup defender is? Huh? Guess who that is, guys? No? Oh, yeah. You guys got it. It is Squadron Mustafi. Squadron Mustafi is that defender, guys. Yes. Squadron Mustafi is Muslim, and he has been known for making dramatic errors. But yes, one of the things he also is known for is being a Muslim and being a Muslim footballer. So he is the first on our list of Muslim footballers that I'll be putting on this list today, right? So yeah, Squadron Mustafi is the first one. The next one, I need you guys to guess. He's a teenage sensation, absolutely ripping up the world. Some of the people are saying he's one of the best footballers on the planet right now. What do you guys who do you guys think the next person is? Let me know. Without cheating, guys, without cheating. Who do you guys think it is? The man is currently I will give you another hint. He is French. He is French. So who do you think it is? I think that gives it away, saying that he is French. No? Do you guys know who it is? You know who it is? Do you know who it is? Huh? Kylian Mbappe? Yes, Kylian Mbappe. The French forward is also Muslim, and as you guys can tell, he's a practicing Muslim. And you know what? This is actually a photo that he was taken while he was in Dubai with summer training with the team. Right, the Paris Saint-Germain man is known as one of the best players in world football. He went from when he made his move from Monaco to PSG. He's just gone from strength to strength, and he is another Muslim footballer in this game, right? So the next person, I'm gonna once again cover my screen and not tell you guys who it is, but you guys are gonna have to find out, figure out who. Yeah, he actually is Muslim. Yes, he is. Yeah. So people are surprised. You see, I told you I was gonna shock you guys. Jeez, my guy says, jeez. But yeah, Kylian Mbappe is Muslim. So now moving on to the next guy. Who's the next guy? The next guy is he's world renowned as one of the best defenders, not defenders, midfielders. He's been in the Serie A. He's been in league. He's been in La Liga. Uh, he's been in League. He's been all over the place, and he's been known as one of the best midfielders. He recently had. In the Champions League, had a knockout tie with Manchester United, in which he absolutely embarrassed Manchester United and toyed with them. He is of Bosnian Bosnian descent. He's a Bosnian international, and he has played for the old lady. He has played for Barcelona. Tell me, guys, who do you guys think this is? Who do you think this person is? This midfielder. Who is this midfielder? I still haven't seen it in the chat. Who is this midfielder? He is a midfielder who has played for Juventus, who's played for Barcelona. Pjanic, yes, Skills got it. Skills got it. It is Pjanic. Pjanic comes in 7th on the list for the top 10 Muslim footballers that you guys probably could not have guessed. Up to you guys, but we'll see, right? And what I'm wearing today, once again, I'm wearing my Mohamed and I'm wearing my thobe, right? And this is the traditional white thobe that I actually wore to my wedding. Yeah. Anyways, continue. The next guy, the next hint is he's French. He's a winger. And that's all I have to say. Once I say he's French and he's a winger, you guys probably got it. Number 7 on the list. Who do you guys think it is? Number 7 on the list. He's French. He's a winger. Who do you guys think he is? Let me know. Who do you guys think it is? I'm gonna wait for you guys in the chat to put your guesses in. Let me know who it is. Let me know who it is. Let me know who it is. Okay. Have you guys gotten it yet? Let's check. So we got Coleman, we got Dembele, we've got Griezmann, we've got this. Abdullah got it. It is Ribery. Ribery is also another Muslim that's also played for the French national team. I think he's is he of Algerian or Moroccan descent? I forget exactly what his descent is, but of course he is another Muslim. He's a well practicing Muslim also, and he practices faith, and actually you will find him praying before he takes the pitch before games. Actually, that is well renownedly known that he would actually perform all 5 of his prayers throughout the day, and he would perform his prayer just before hitting out to pitch every game. That is a fact that you guys could know about the man himself, Franck Ribery. And you know what? I think, yes, he is of Algerian descent. Yes. Right? Now, continuing on with the list of players as we continue. One second. Let's go on to the next guy. Who am I going to put next? I'm going to put the Real Madrid soon-to-be legend, absolute legend for Real Madrid. Real Madrid legend, Man's won Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, leagues with Champions League, won numerous titles with them. Everything you can think of. The man has won everything you could think of over there, has scored so many goals, disrespected striker, in my opinion, absolutely disrespected by the French national team. You guys already know who it is. His name is Kareem Benzema. Yes, Kareem Benzema. All you guys are gotten it in the chat. Kareem Benzema is world-renowned known as a practicing Muslim. He is very, 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 very close to his deen. He has gone to pilgrimage plenty of times in the past. He's actually shaved his head numerous times on pilgrimage. There's other players also who've gone to pilgrimage. And Kareem Benzema is well known as another one of those famous Muslim footballers in the game. Kareem Benzema comes in on this list at number 6. So now we're going to go over to the Premier League. One of the most expensive midfielders in the world. One of the most world-renowned known footballers in this world. He's very flamboyant, very all over the place. He's known as the most expensive midfielder at one point. He plays for one of the biggest clubs in the world. He plays in the Premier League. He comes out on this list as number 5. Who do you think this is, guys? Who do you think this is? Let me know. Let me know in the chat who you guys think this is. But I'm going to go to the Twitter space. Go. Twitter. People, number 5 on this list. The top 5 I'm going to put on Twitter also. So right now we're doing the top 5 famous Muslims in world football. And you know what? Some of them will shock you. Kylian Mbappe was on the list. Pjanic was on the list. We've already gone through Squadron Mustafi. We've gone through Yaya Toure and these guys as honorable mentions. But who is the midfielder that I'm talking about? Who is this guy that is so world-renowned and known? Who is this guy who, you know what? One time they asked, what do you think about it? Who's the midfielder? Nah, it's not him. Oh, yeah, it is. And you know what? And he's also pictured next to a Chelsea player. This is Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is a practicing Muslim. He's gone to pilgrimage plenty of times. He has made his trip over to Mecca on numerous occasions. Paul Pogba is one of our brothers. He's also another one of them who's been scapegoated at times, I would say, due to other reasons that I don't want to mention any longer. But yes, a lot of you guys have gotten Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, yes, he is a Muslim, and yes, he is one of those guys on the list. Let me give you guys some information about Paul Pogba. He's one of the most expensive players in the world. He's the devoted Muslim who has shared his images on social media of himself going on pilgrimage and all these other places on numerous occasions. He was sold from Juventus to Manchester United for the price of 40. Why did I say 40? 94.5 million pounds, right? And you know what? At that point, he became one of the most expensive players, one of the most popular players. And you know what? Within the Muslim community, he is highly respected for his spread of the faith and to show people and educate people on Islam. And you know what? This is a very charitable man. You know what? He does not gloat about his charity. He does it like everyone should, where you don't even show your right hand or your left hand when you're making the donation. And you know what? Big up to him, man. Big up to him. Now moving on to the next man. The next man that I'm going to be talking about is his teammate, his compadre, his midfield partner for the French national team. Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? This is a man who plays in the Premier League title winner with Leicester, Premier League title winner with Chelsea, Premier League title winner with 2 different teams. Absolute monster in the midfield. Energizer Bunny, they call him. The man is everywhere. Sometimes they see double of him in the pitch. One of the nicest men on the planet. Angola Kante. Yes, you guys called it. Angola Kante. He is one of the nicest men on the planet. Let me give you guys a story about Angola Kante. Angola Kante one time was late and he couldn't go home for iftar. He actually went to a family. He actually went with a fan to their house to go have iftar with them after being at the mosque. And you know what? He spent time with people in the mosque shaking hands. He spent time with people in public places, just going to go to. You can catch him in regular mosque with everyone else. This is not a man that would hide. He's just another person. He's just another individual. He's very humble, very down to earth, very nice man. Honestly, there's nothing bad I could say about this guy. The fact that he plays for Chelsea, I have to put that behind because this is just one of the nicest people on the planet, in my opinion. just to give you guys a couple, an honorable mention who did not make the list is Ndembele. He's also on the list, but Angola Kante, yes, he is another one of those Muslim brothers on the list. Now, giving you guys all this information about Angola Kante. Yes, he's played for Leicester. He's played in the French team. He's played in the French national team. World Cup winner. Champions, not yet a Champions League winner, but if he does win the Champions League with Chelsea, you know what? I would be quite upset. But hey, that would be just another accomplishment that the brother could add to his list of accomplishments. Now, there is a story. Let me give you guys the story of N'Golo Kante. He once went out and went to these Chelsea fans' house to have dinner with them, and they had chicken and curry at the guy's house. Kante was just out in the masjid on his phone. The guy said, "You know what? Come with me, have dinner at my house." Kante went over to the man's house and had dinner with him. The man of the people, and N'Golo Kante comes in number 5 on this list. Big up N'Golo Kante. You know what? You picked the wrong team. He could have came to Arsenal, but unfortunately, he didn't. You know what? I'm still happy though. We got our Muslim brother Granit Xhaka. Anyways, keep it moving. We move on to the next list. Next on the list, ladies and gentlemen. Who's next on the list? Let's find out. Who's next on the list? Next on the list is another Algerian. He plays for the Algerian national team. He played also for Leicester and currently plays at Manchester City. He's won numerous league titles also, just like his compadre Kante. And you know what? He is another player who Arsenal, my team, missed out on. This is another brother who has done the trip to pilgrimage on numerous occasions. He's also shared photos of himself traveling on numerous occasions. Who is this man? Yes, you guys have gotten it. It is Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Yes, and Riyad Mahrez is another one of our brothers, ladies and gentlemen. This is number 3 on the list. He has scored numerous goals for the Foxes. He has scored numerous goals for the Citizens. He has won numerous league titles in the league. I would say, you know what, he is a PFA Player of the Year winner also. He is a Premier League legend, in my opinion. No one can reject the fact that this man has absolutely done amazing things, and he has done everything that he's done with his international club and his country being both underdogs. Leicester, massive underdogs. Algeria, massive underdogs. Both going up, rising up the ranks, and winning their major honors. Riyad Mahrez comes 3rd on this list. Big up to Riyad Mahrez. You know what? I love this guy. Riyad Mahrez. You know what I mean? Honestly, I wish he played for Arsenal. I wish this guy played for Arsenal, but unfortunately he doesn't. But Riyad Mahrez comes. Is he 3rd on the list or is he 2nd? He's 3rd on the list. He's 3rd on the list, ladies and gentlemen. He is 3rd on the list. Now, moving on to the next guy. The next guy is a former Arsenal player, a legendary Real Madrid player, a guy who was known as the assist king. His time at Arsenal is mixed opinions, in my opinion. You know what I mean, guys? A lot of people don't know how much this guy does for people back home. One of the most kindest-hearted people, one of the most misunderstood footballers on this planet. Yes, you guys have gotten it. It is Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil. The first, you guys all got it. All you guys got it. Yes, it is Ozil. Ozil is one of the most misunderstood footballers on the planet, I would say. The man is of Turkish descent, played for Germany right immediately. And you know what? He's still loved by the Muslim community. He's still loved by his Turkish community. One of the most popular guys on social media. One of the most biggest fan bases on social media. One of the most popular footballers on social media. This guy has a ridiculous amount of social media following. He has his own brand. He has everything. And you know what? He's still humble. Still down to earth, still does everything. You don't hear about his donations. You don't hear about what he does. You don't hear about anything he does. He does everything underground. He is a guy who focuses on himself and his family. And you know what? He recently said there's stuff in life that is bigger than football. You know what? That is the honest truth. You know what I mean? I completely agree with that. There is stuff in life that is bigger than football. And you know what? Sometimes we take football too serious. It is not always life and death. I get it that it is life and death for some people when it comes to their thought process, but at the end of the day, he is a human being, he is a Muslim, and he is a man of culture. And you know, respect him as Ozil, the assist king. And you know what, I just had to put him on the list because of course I am an Arsenal fan, and I did have a lot of respect for him as a footballer before the end of his time at Arsenal. Now moving on to the list. Number one on the list. Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? Who is number 1 on the list? Who is number 1 on the list? The man that they call the Egyptian king plays for Liverpool, plays for Egypt, scores a amount of goals. I think he will go down as the highest scoring uh, footballer in the Premier League that is Muslim. Am I wrong? I could be wrong actually, but he could break all records by the end of it. This is a man who has already overtaken Eden Hazard with the amount of goals for a Muslim player. His teammate Mane is not even on the same level as him in my opinion. And the man is a man who practices the sujood, who literally practices the sujood when on the pitch. Yes, it is Mo Salah. It is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, he literally is one of the guys who, when he celebrates by performing the sujood, which is an attention of praise to Allah, right? He's bowing down and practicing the performance of prayer while he is there. You know what I mean? You guys understand what I'm saying? This is a man who, majority of his goals, you guys don't even understand what the celebration that he's doing is about. He's performing the ruk'ah, he's performing the full sujood with his head, his nose, his hands, his knees, and his toes all on the ground to perform the which we perform during prayer while we're praying. So as you guys do know, this is one of the movements that we perform while we're praying. It's called the sujood. And every time he scores a goal, majority of the time, you do see him celebrate in this way. This is just what he has done for the city of Liverpool and what he has done for Egypt, what he has done for majority of the places. You know what I mean? Mo Salah. I have so much respect for this man. So much respect for Mo Salah. The amount of times that he has spent with individuals probably outside the mosque just having conversations, taking photos, you don't even understand because he probably goes to a regular masjid. Yes, he gets criticized for what he's done with Christmas, but that to me, people shouldn't care about that. People shouldn't care about that. People shouldn't care about that. What he's done for the city of Liverpool, dropping the level of Islamophobia in that city, decreasing it by that much. Honestly, the man deserves the utmost respect. The utmost respect, in my opinion, to Mo Salah and everybody else. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is not music playing in the background. That is a nasheed, and that is one of my most beautiful, most favorite nasheeds in the planet that I like listening to. I will tell you guys what it's called right now. Let me find it for you guys. The nasheed is honestly one of the most soothing, most calming music that you ever listen to. It's not actually music. It's a poem. It's poetry that is being read in Arabic with background noise, right? And I'll tell you guys who does it right now. I'll share this with you guys right now. This is where it's from. But yeah, so that concludes the list, guys. That concludes the list. But before I go any further, I'm just going to do this quickly. This is the nasheed that I'm listening to, right? As you guys can see, it is a poem, and the poem, as it continues, as the poem goes on, as you guys can see, Nasheeds is by Ahmed Bahra, and this is from his album. This is To Clean Our Souls and Quality, and this is also available on iTunes, right? But yeah, just to tell you guys a few things about what I've done. So yeah, I will be continuing this. I'll be continuing with more stories, more information. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. This is the first day of Ramadan. There's 30 more days. There's at least 29 more days of this. So I'll be doing this every single day of the month of Ramadan. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day, and salam alaikum.